Mm. Hey guys, James here with another mukbang. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you guys click on the bell notification down below so you don't miss out on any updates. Today we are having The Habit. It is a burger joint. Actually, I'm not sure if they have it in other states, but it is a local competitor here for In-N-Out. Ironically enough, The Habit that I went to is right next door to an In-N-Out, and even though it is one of my more favorite burger places, I don't find myself going to it nearly enough as I want to, partially because there's not as many locations as there are In-N-Out, and it's a little more inconvenient to get to The Habit just because they don't have a drive-thru, at least the one that I live next to. But I'm excited to eat it just because I've been craving this for some time. So let me give you guys a closer look of what I got here. So starting here, we got the fried green beans. It's one of my favorites. You guys have to get it if you ever go. This is a double charburger, which I guess is the equivalent of like a double-double. And then some French fries. Ooh, is it focusing? There we go. And then I got some chilies and pepperoncinis up front. I'm gonna start getting some ketchup in here. To drink, I have a strawberry limeade. So this is what, 3 days in a row of posting mukbangs. I don't know how people keep up this streak. I did weigh myself before I decided on what to eat for today, and I'm in okay condition. So I was like, okay, well I can do The Habit today because it's been on my list of wanting to like eat it for a while. So all right, we got our ketchup here. My fries are good. Nicely seasoned, you don't have to add extra salt. I'm not a big fan of like having to season like fries after. They should be seasoned right when they get out of the fryer, I think, because then it gives the salt a chance to melt in. Oh wow, the strawberry limeade actually has like chunks of strawberries in it. That was unexpected. All right, here's a close-up of the burger. All right, first bite. I mean, you can't go wrong with American cheese. I love American cheese with that ground beef patty. So good. All right, here's the green bean. If I ate green beans like this growing up, I probably would have liked them a lot sooner. So these ones are chilies, and then these are pepperoncinis. That brininess and spice goes really well with the burger. I mean, I think that's why I get chopped chilies in my In-N-Out burgers now. I told myself not to eat both sides because usually when I go here, I would only get like one side. But I think for the purposes of like filming a mukbang, it's always nice to just have more food available, but not necessarily need to eat it all. I think me and Mark have gotten feedback like people like watching our channel because we eat probably like normal size portions. I think the one time we tried to overdo it, like we felt gross the entire day. We probably haven't conditioned our bodies to like eat that amount of food anyway, so this works out for us. If you've never had Habit before, the way I would describe the burgers is just like what you would eat at like a backyard barbecue at someone's house. It's not like too fancy on the sauce. Just lettuce, tomato, pickles. Tomato. Did I say tomato? I think I said tomato. Brain fart. So I know a couple of you guys have been asking about a 5,000 subscriber celebration. We haven't forgot about it. It's just we want to make sure we do it right. So just please be patient with us. But for sure we'll do something. It's crazy because, you know, I was just looking back at how this channel has been doing. I want to say back in February, that's when we celebrated 500 subscribers. So it kind of just blew up from after that point. This place also has sweet potato fries. I can't remember having that in the past before. And then onion rings as well. And the onion rings are really good, but because there's more batter on it, it's almost like you have to eat it right then and there. Otherwise, by the time you get home, it's not as crisp. Which is why this is, I mean, this was still crispy. I'm going to ask in the comments down below, how many green beans do you guys think I ate, if at all, before starting to film this mukbang? So that includes the time between picking up my food and driving all the way back. And the drive was what, like 10 minutes? So how many do you guys think I ate? That was an explosion. Gotta be careful with these pepperoncinis. Oh my gosh. Or chilies. Pepperoncinis are the wrinkly ones. This one's like the filled with like vinegary juices one. Now my favorite parts are these like cheesy ends. I don't know if you guys can see that. Close enough. Yeah, so, you know, because I'm off, I went during lunchtime, and you can tell a couple people were there for lunch hour. And I just thought to myself, like, one, I usually don't ever go out to eat for lunch. Like, I hate doing it just because once I have the mindset that I'm at work, like, I want to stay there. I don't want to, like, go somewhere else and pick up food and then come back and eat it. Like, it's just not my thing. I like these better than the pepperoncinis for sure. Yeah, I've been home, what, the last 2 days during the weekday, and I feel like I'm getting a little stir crazy. Like, there's things to do and I'll just look at it, but I haven't really done much. This morning I woke up at like 10:30. I was like, oh my gosh, the day's almost over. So maybe I'll be a little bit more productive today. I am trying to see how many mukbangs I can film in a row. Oh, that was a good last bite. So considering this place is called The Habit, you know, on my drive back, I was like, what would I talk about in this mukbang? And I was starting to think, like, what are some good and bad habits I have? I'll start off with some of the bad habits. Well, I think it's because Mark's made it clear that I have some bad habits. Like, when I load the dishwasher, sometimes I'm not thinking about how I'm loading it. So when it washes the dishes, like a pool of water could collect in some of the dishes. And that's not the best way, obviously, for it to dry out. So I think even yesterday, or 2 days ago, he pulled out excuse me, a dish, and it was very obvious that I was the one that put it in there, because he's usually very meticulous about how the dishes go in there. So he pulled it out, and then because a puddle of water collected in that plate, like it kind of spilled over, and I was like, oops. I also have a bad habit of, like, especially if I have like a scab or something that I could pick at, that I'll just pick at it incessantly. I don't know what that stems from, but I have to get better about that. Again, if Mark catches me like doing it, then that usually helps me like remind myself. Like, it's not enough for me to feel bad about doing it, but if someone else is like telling me, hey, you shouldn't be doing it, yeah, I'll kind of be like, don't worry about me. But then in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, he doesn't want me to have a scar, right? So now, good habits. I mean, I have to have something. Give me a second to think. Well, it's not eating healthy or working out consistently. I think I'm pretty good at responding to comments on the YouTube channel. I don't know, does that count? It's slowly gotten to the point where like it's harder for me to respond to every single comment, but I think I make a conscious effort. If someone's taking time to like say, hey, I liked your video, or Merry Christmas, or can you do this? Like, sure, I'll take some time to like respond to you. Oh, I guess that could be like another one is like, if someone sends me a text or an email, and I guess even just in work in general, I always show like a sense of urgency to get back to them. And I guess that ties back to the whole responding on YouTube comments. Like, I don't like sitting on something and having the other person wait to find out like whether I'm in for something or I want to do something or what I think. Like, I'll make sure I get back to them within a reasonable time frame. And generally speaking, like, I'm organized. Like, I'm the kind of person that if you went in my like email, everything has a folder. The inbox only has things that require some kind of action, or the date hasn't passed yet, so I haven't filed it away. But I think right now my Gmail has like 5 or 6 things in the inbox. So yeah, maybe that will be the other question in the pinned comment down below. What are some of your good and your bad habits? In honor of eating the Habit Burger Grill, I think that's all I'm going to tackle for now. I just don't want to feel gross for the entire day. It was really good though. If you guys ever get a chance to check out the Habit, I highly recommend it. They also have other options there. So they have chicken burgers as well. They have salads. But yeah, I think it's a great alternative if you are kind of like, not that anyone would probably be sick of In-N-Out, but just want something different, especially like different sides. I think their sides kind of obviously beat In-N-Out. If you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Also click on the bell notification down below so you don't miss out on any updates. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow for our next mukbang. See you guys.